Greetings. This is Doc Ock coming to you one more time with another rhyme, turning as fast as I can spin on a dime, doing it until I'm satisfied. Yes, here we are one more evening with another installment of Doc Ock at noon and 9. And as always, we are still continuing to celebrate the 134th birthday of the Right Honorable Marcus Mosiah Garvey. Tonight is the last night. We are going to read one segment tomorrow at noon to conclude the whole session, but that's just one extra one. And then in the evening, we'll go on to a new topic, which you'll find out about on the morrow. It will be a surprise. But meanwhile, don't surprise me. Do what I need you to do and what I always ask you to do, which is get a clue. If you're seeing us on Facebook, give us a like. If you see us on YouTube, give us a thumbs up. And then, no matter what platform you're watching on, go ahead and give us some dap. Put us in your cap. Make us a real happening place to be by telling everybody that you see where they need to be come 9 o'clock when Doc starts to rock. Meanwhile, let's see what old Marcus Garvey, what words of wisdom he has to share with us today. Okay, let's see. Where was it at? I saw it a minute ago. Here we go. Fear is a state of nervousness fit for children and not men. When man fears a creature like himself, he offends God, in whose image and likeness he is created. Man being created equal, fears not man, but God. To fear is to lose control of one's nerves, one's will to flutter like a dying fowl, losing consciousness yet alive. So fear not, fret not, for everything you need is right here. And now we're moving on to our story for the evening, Blake, or The Huts of America by Martin R. Delaney. And we are all up in the mix. Let's go ahead and read our last selection from this excellent book, this early American novel. What? Henry gone? I have no doubt of it at all, as he had a pass to Woodville. And I got a pass here that says I don't have any sound. There we go. Start over again. Henry gone? I have no doubt of it at all, as he had a pass to Woodville and Jackson. And now that the boy is stolen by someone, I've no doubt himself, I might have had some leniency towards him had he not committed a theft, a crime of all others, the most detestable in my estimation. Now ain't he nothing? Gonna talk about some crimes being committed around here. And Henry is really gone? With surprise again, inquired Mrs. Franks. He is, my dear, he is. And you appear to be quite inquisitive about it, remarked Franks, as he thought he observed a concealed smile upon her lips. I am inquisitive, Colonel, because whatever interests you should interest me. By Monday evening, hanged if I don't know all about this thing. Alice, call Charles to get my saddle horse. Charles ain't here, my Stephen. Where's old Joe? At the hut, sir. Tell him to saddle Oscar immediately and bring him to the door. Yes, sir, replied the girl. lightly tripping away. The horse was soon at the door, and with his rider cantering away. Tony, what is Mammy Judy about? Inquired Mrs. Franks as evening approached. She's sipping meal, missus, to make mush for our supper. You must tell Mammy not to forget me, Tony, in the distribution of her mush and milk. Yes, missus, I tell her right now. Went away, ran Tony, bearing the message. The eager as are all children to be agents of an act of kindness. Mammy Judy, smiling, received the message with the assurance of yes, that she shall have much as she want. When turning about, she gave strict orders that Alice neglect not to have a china bowl in readiness to receive the first installment of the hasty pudding. The hut of Mammy Judy served as part of headquarters on Saturday and Sunday afternoons for the dark for the wait a minute for the slaves from the plantation and those in town belonging to the estate, who this evening enjoyed a hearty laugh at the expense of Daddy Joe. Slaves are not generally supplied with light in their huts. Consequently, except for the fat of their meat and that gathered about the kitchen with which they make a lump, and the use of piney wood, tapers, they eat and do everything without being the bill of fare. All sat patiently awaiting the summon of Mammy Judy, some on blocks, some on logs of wood, some on wooden, some on slab benches, some on inverted buckets and half-barrel wash tubs, and whatever was convenient, while many of the girls and other young people were seated on the floor around, against the wall. Hush, chillum, admonished Mammy Judy, after carefully seeing that each one down to Tony had been served with a quota from the kettle. Lordy, Lordy, make us truly thankful for what we about to see, petitioned Daddy Joe with uplifted hands. Top that with your noise and nonsense, old people can hear the years to eat. Admonished the old man as he took the pewter dish between his knees and commenced on an earnest discussion of its contents. Do you hush me? Hush me. Hush me, sir. Do you hush? Oh, oh. Okay, now where's it at? Oh, Joe was the authoritative voice from without. Sir, take my horse to the stable. Yes, sir, responded the old man, sitting down his bowl of mush and milk on the hearth. It kind of came old. All right, now let me see if I can find my place again here. Oh, there we go here. Top that with your noise and nonsense, old people. Can you hear the years to eat? Admonished the old man as he took the pewter dish between his knees and commenced an earnest discussion of its contents. Doing you hear me? Say, hush there. Doing you hear? Joe was the authoritative figure from without. Sir, take my horse to the stable. Yes, sir, responded the old man, sitting down his bowl of mush and milk on the hearth in the corner of the jam. Doing any one of you touch that, you hear? Don't any one of you touch that, you hear? We ain't going to, Daddy Joe, replied the young people. What? Ugh. Okay. Man. We ain't going to, Daddy Joe, replied the young people. Yeah, don't any one of y'all touch that. You hear? We ain't going to, Daddy. Daddy Joe replied to young people. How come the young folks gonna eat so much and eat your mush and milk? Sure, old man. Get along. I do what. Hmm. Doing any, doing any of you. Don't any of you touch that. You hear? We ain't going to, Daddy Joe replied to young people. How come the young folks? Oh shoot, I read that part already. All right. Well, I'm gonna give up on this section, and I done read this part 5 times, I think, so far. Let me try it one more time. See if I can get to the end of this one part. On returning from the oh, wait a minute. Yeah. On returning from the stable in his hurry, the old man of a young man who sat it on his stool for the moment. Yeah, here, Daddy Joe, that my mush, said the young man. How come this yawn? Replied the old man. Why, I put it there. You put yarn in the chimney corner. Ah, that I did, exclaimed he, taking up the bowl, eating heartily. What that got? Some of you young folks been pranking long with the mush and milk. Continued the old man, chomping, chomping and chewing in a manner which indicated something more solid than mush and milk. Deed we didn't, Daddy Joe. Didn't didn't do no nothing to yo mush and milk, whose word was always different. Society, hmm. Deed we did, Daddy Joe. Didn't do nothing to your mush and milk. So we didn't, replied Alice, whose word was always sufficient with the old people. Huh? What? Die in this heat? Deed we didn't. Daddy Joe didn't do nothing to your mush and milk. So we didn't, replied Alice, whose words was eh, whose words was always sufficient with the old people. Hi, what this in here? Something mighty crisp, said Daddy Joe, still eating heartily, and now and again blowing something from his mouth, like coarse meal husk. Something here mighty crisp, I tells you. Old woman, like the pine not there, so dark you can't see where to walk. Get night light. There, quick, old man. Something mighty snap in this mush, and they're mighty creepy. Good Lord, see there now? I told you so, exclaimed Mammy Judy. When on producing a light, the bowl was found to be partially filled with large, black, house roaches. Oh my goodness. Reckon Daddy Joe doing don't thank him for him that. Reckon Daddy Joe don't talk him for that, said little Tony, fearing the fearing to be to the blessing of the old people, of the old man, amidst an ocean, a cowburst of uttering and muckering snickers among the younger people. Daddy Joe lost his supper when the slaves retired for the money. So, well, we got through a part of it. But you're right, there were quite a few page breaks, of paragraph breaks, yeah, or page breaks, however you call them. Quite a few of them. But meanwhile, let's put this to bed. All you little children need to take your little head, put it on your little pillow, on your little bed, and close those your eyes as you wait on that sun to rise. And when you feel those sunbeams beaming down on your eyes, you'll know that it's time to rise and shine. Meantime, all you adults out there, go ahead and give us a like on Facebook, a thumbs up on YouTube, and then go ahead and make a donation to the Black Facts through the Black Facts organization through the website www.blakfacts.org, or you can do it right through Facebook. There's a link on the side of the page. Go to the notification section on your cell phone. Right hand column, you'll see them over there. Okay? Meanwhile, peace out without a doubt. I'm out.